Alright, welcome back, cruisers. Today I'm going to take you on an all-access tour of the Grandeur of the Seas. Come on, let's go. Our first stop is the dining room on Deck 5, where we met the head maitre d'. He shared some interesting facts about the dining room before we headed to the back of the dining room to meet the head chef. Although video and audio recording is not allowed during all-access tours, I will share the entire tour with you using my Insta360. We were then taken into the kitchen, which was immaculate, and features stainless steel walls and ceilings to prevent bacteria or mold growth. This all-access tour is a fascinating experience that only costs $99 per person. We had about 15 people on our tour and got to explore some truly unique areas of the ship. In the kitchen, we spot a tray of extra crispy bacon on the serving line before moving on to the bakery, where the delightful aroma of fresh bread filled the air. The chef showed off his $5,000 bread rolling machine, which turns a large piece of dough into 40 dinner rolls in just seconds. I took a picture with the proud bakers, and our tour continued on. We passed through various prep areas and marveled at how spotless the kitchen was. As we exit, we encountered the happiest dishwasher I've ever seen, smiling broadly while working away. Back in the dining room, we spotted chilled champagne, but sadly it was reserved for the brunch crowd that had started filing in. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and check out all of our other videos. Next up is the Palladium, the Grandeur's theater located at the front of the ship on Deck 5. The Palladium seats 600 passengers and boasts minimal obstructed views, especially compared to some of the other ships we've been on. The cast manager takes us up on stage and shares a little bit about his position. This backstage portion of our tour is a rare treat, as we've never been given access to the backstage areas on any other all-access tour that we've been on. Here, Helen from the Shore Excursion Desk shows off her ballerina skills. Really regret that I'm unable to share video with you. Far above the stage, we get a glimpse of the stage manager's office. He really does have the best seat in the house. Here is a view between the curtains where all the instruments are stored. Next, we walked into the boys' dressing room, where this spray bottle caught my eye. Sadly, there were no samples available in this area either. We spotted this cast board in the hallway between the two dressing rooms. The entrance to the girls' dressing room is lined with costumes prepped and ready for tonight's farewell show. As we emerged from behind the curtain, I took center stage under all the lights for just a moment. Next, we headed out of the theater and down the stairs to Deck 2. There we find a crew-only staircase leading to a locked door. Beyond that, we find even more stairs. These stairs are very narrow and very steep, and lead to the ship's laundry area. In the laundry area, the crew works tirelessly with industrial washing and drying equipment. This machine automatically folds all the sheets. Unfortunately, there isn't a machine to fold all the towels. That's all done manually. And here's the man responsible for ironing everyone's shirts and pressing everyone's pants. We got to chat with the head of the laundry department about the volume of linens they handle each day. I was explaining how the 360 camera works before we continued on to explore the ship. We take a walk down I-95, the main corridor that runs from the front to the rear of the ship, and we pose in front of this giant motivational painting. The ship's food manager shows us a well-stocked veggie cooler. Helen is excited to show us this huge 2-story sea door used to load supplies when in port. We also get a peek at the soda and alcohol coolers, but unfortunately, no samples offered in this area either. We move on to the ship's recycling center, which is impeccably maintained and odorless, something the manager is quite proud of. Next, we pass through a security check before entering the engine room. Filled with 1990s technology, the engine room is still very impressive. The engineers joke that they can do anything that the crew on the bridge can do, but the bridge crew does have a slightly better view. Speaking of the bridge, that's our next stop. We take the elevator to the 9th floor and walk from the back of the ship to the front of the ship once again. At the end of a very long hallway, we find an unassuming door labeled Crew Only. Beyond that door lies the well-appointed bridge, which offers incredible views. We were only allowed to access the port side of the bridge, which included the port wing. The view was amazing. It even had a small window on the floor, viewing during docking. This table has diagrams of every floor for monitoring emergencies. There were even little labels that they place on them so they can keep up with what's going on in the ship. I asked the bridge crew to pose for a picture, but I think they were too busy. From the bridge, we headed back to the forward elevators on Deck 9. As our tour concluded, our guides gave us each a small souvenir of our all-access tour. It's a little package that teaches you about silverware placement and how to tie knots. It even includes a short length of rope to practice with. You can see an image of it in our Allure of the Seas all-access video. I'll put the links in the description. Anyways, that concludes our all-access tour and our video. Bye for now!
Okay, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell and see where we're going next. Bye for now.